For this art meditation, you'll want a pencil. Grab some gel pens. I have some metallics there. I have a black creative marker, the Sharpie brand, in a brush tip. And then I have a mix of bullet tip Sharpie creative markers and Posca paint markers. To begin, grab your pencil and make a sort of squiggle, flowy blob on the center of your paper. Now, this was too small, okay? I need bigger shapes. I need that blob to be a little bit bigger for my paint markers. So I'm going to try this again. And as I put this flowy blob on the center of the page, I call it the Brainstorm Blob. I let myself put an intention on the page as well. Maybe it's a problem I want to bring to the paper. Maybe it's just a feeling of chaos or worry. So that's what I'm doing when I put the initial blob on the paper. Then, as you can see, I've grabbed my paint pens and I'm going to start coloring in the shapes on the paper. And this part helps me to calm down. I can start dropping into that meditative flow state. Coloring is a very relaxing, meditative process for me and for many others. So let this be time where you let your thoughts start to untangle themselves. You know, I like to sometimes let myself think about my intention. So I'm doing this on a Monday morning before work. I know I have a very busy week ahead, and I brought the blue to the paper to help me drop into sort of a calm, relaxed state of mind. And I'm just kind of thinking about, what I need to do that week. And slowly my thoughts start to kind of fade away. And I found myself more in the present moment by the end of the coloring process here. Then you'll take a marker. I'm using a black bullet tip Sharpie creative marker, and you'll outline all of the shapes on the paper. Or another way to say that is trace over the pencil lines on the paper. And here you can see this is the bullet tip marker I just used. Now I'm going to go in using this brush tip. It's more fine tip. It's better for some of the details, as you'll see. And I'm going to start rounding out all of the places where the lines intersect. This technique is often called Neurographica or neurographic art. And this process is said to really help you unite your conscious mind with your subconscious. I like to think of that also as maybe another way of putting that is the present day self, the me that has all the thoughts and identifies as Jayme, with my higher self, maybe that higher perspective. I'm kind of bringing those two together. I also find that the neurographic style just helps me even further drop into flow state and relax. So if nothing else, hopefully you're untangling some thoughts during this process. Now I'm grabbing my gel pens. I have white, silver, and blue, and I'm going in and adding some doodles, just simple rings, lines, and dots. Also using my paint pens, as you can see. So you can play with your doodle patterns. I like to keep this fairly simple so that I'm not caught up in trying to figure out, oh, what doodle pattern should I do next? So I usually pick 1, 2, or 3 simple patterns that I can repeat in this kind of art meditation. And when I bring the doodles in and kind of, put the finishing touches on, it brings me a sense of closure, a sense of completion. This is where kind of I start to feel satisfied as I see the art meditation come to a close. I'm taking my brush pen, the black creative marker, and just putting some final touches, cleaning it up there. And here you can see our finished piece. We have some nice little metallic sheen. And I call this the Brainstorm Blob. So it just helps me get my thoughts on the paper, think, be creative, calm down. I hope you enjoy this one. As always, thanks for watching.